Hi, my name is Angel Bringas, and now I'm going to expose my final closing video after working for the last 5 weeks with our training partner, Softnet. Well, first of all, we need to have a little bit of context of the company and about the problem we work with. And well, we know that Softnet is a company with more of 20 years of experiences on the market of IT technologies. And well, it's based in Monterrey, Mexico, and it has strong technical capabilities and market reputation. Also, the problem, we need to know that the key problems identified were that there was a fragmented interdepartment communication, no real-time process visibility, weak project documentation, unclear roles and responsibilities, duplication of work and rework, and recurring delays in project execution. Well, now the diagnosis and methodology that we followed was, first of all, the first meeting that we had with them when they came to our classroom and they explained us a little bit about the company and about the problem. Then we had the process mapping where we visualized end-to-end departmental workflows. Then we had the stakeholder analysis where we analyzed each members from the company and each department. Then we created the rich picture in order to have the interactive process that each one has with the other stakeholders. Then we also created the causal loop diagram in order to understand a little bit more the problem and the signs that it was following. Then we did the CATOE analysis, then the SWOT analysis, and finally the TOES matrix where we combined all the factors from the SWOT analysis. After that, we found out 5 key findings that were, first of all, the structural problem that was related with issues and organizational, not mainly technical problems. Also, we found that there were lots of communication gaps between the department due to fragmented channels. Also, that there was no process standards, meaning that there was a lack of SOPs, causing confusion. Also, informal workflows, like where they were used, that's why there was deficient communication. And finally, the growth under pressure, because as the company is constantly growing and improving their size on the market and on the business globally, they don't have enough time in order to attend their own problems due to the attention that they pay to their customers. After that, we were talking about the solution development process. Each member proposed individual solutions, and then we followed the methodology in order to combine our ideas and to have the final proposal that consists of 3 parts. First of all, the process standardization, meaning that this includes the standard operating procedures, end-to-end process maps, and standardized documentation templates. Then we follow with the part with process governance, meaning that we created racing metrics for all departments, designed process owners, and defined the key performance indicators. And after that, we have our final solution that means that we created a SIOS digital platform where Softnet can analyze better all the data they have, the stakeholders, and they have a perfect communication channel in which they can post and contact each member of the team and of the company in order to have better communication and not to have all these problems previously mentioned. Well, talking about the implementation and expected results, first of all, we designed a 26-week Gantt chart because we think that this is an ideal time in order to implement the solution. And well, it consists of 6 stages. First of all, diagnosis and process mapping, then the SOP development, governance structure implementation, SIOS configuration and integration, training and pilot testing, and then the full deployment monitoring. And well, a few things that we expect to have after this, after implementing these technologies, well, first of all, it is to reduce the communication delays, improve project readability, increase operational efficiency, and also to reduce duplication and errors. And well, after this, I can conclude that after working with Softnet and with this kind of problem, I can conclude that mainly in order to solve these kind of situations, we first need to identify the problem because that's the main important part and most important one. Because if we don't know the context and what we're working with, we're not going to be able to solve it and to develop it correctly. After that, I learned that we don't need to analyze it individually or by parts. We need to think about it as a system because everything is related, and if we affect one part, the other part is going to be affected. And after that, also I learned to use the NGT technology, that means nominal group technique, in which each team member proposed their solutions, and then we combine and we reorder them, give feedback in order to combine them and to get the final proposal.